I'll give her a link to it.
Yeah, give her a link so then she can put that on.
Excellent. Hello, and welcome here from the National Basketball Arena in Dublin on what is unquestionably an historic night for Irish basketball. The Irish national women's side about to go into action against their counterparts from Iceland. I am Emmett Ryan, and you are joining us here live on Ball in Europe. It is the first home international for a senior Irish side, male or female, since 2009. This Irish women's team, of course, made its comeback at the European Championships with small countries earlier this year, where they took the silver medal. And of course, later this summer, early this summer in August, they played the University of North Carolina in a 2-game series. Now a home international series against Iceland. They went 0-2 against North Carolina. They are hoping to certainly improve on that tonight in game 1 of the Fire and Ice series right here from Dublin. It's Ireland versus Iceland. Game 1 here in Dublin tonight, game 2 in Cork tomorrow. And for those of you curious regarding commentary, etc. throughout this game, I'm doubling as cameraman and everything else, while also trying to do our production right behind us, which, as you can imagine, is challenging. So the long and short is, I'm not going to do regular commentary. What instead we're going to have is occasional observations during stoppages, obviously some score updates, and a little bit of stories here and there for y'all to keep you all entertained throughout this game. And most importantly, with the incredibly low-tech cable setup we've got for this game, we're going to try and make sure we don't trip anybody up. And while we are waiting for the anthems before this game, we're just going to list you through the two rosters. For Ireland, wearing 4, Anya McKenna. Wearing 5, and 17 apparently, Sarah Woods. Wearing 6, Casey Grace. Wearing 7, Claire Rockall. Wearing 8, Amy Waters. Wearing 9, Grania Dwyer. Wearing 10, Danielle O'Leary. Wearing 12, Michelle Clark. Wearing 13, Sinead Deegan. Wearing 14, Anya O'Connor. Wearing 15, Aoife McDermott. And wearing 16, Claire Melia. And now for Iceland, and my sincerest apologies for the repeated mispronunciations I are about to make of your great national team's names. Wearing, they've changed the number. 6, wearing 3 is Barthora Tomasdotter. Wearing 4 is Elgin Daughter. Wearing 6, Outer Olafsdottir. Okay, we're going to try number 4 again. Wearing 4, Elvin Rafcoin. I'm just going to ask them how to pronounce that. Wearing 7, Sylvia Halfdan Otter. Wearing 8, Ingun Christianar Daughter. Wearing 9, Sigrun Amundar Daughter. Wearing 10, Gunhildur Gunnars Daughter. Wearing 12, Sandra Thorreikstar Daughter. Wearing 13, Ingjörg Jakob Daughter. Wearing 22, Berglund Gunnars Daughter. Wearing 23, Johanna Svens Daughter. Wearing 24, Ragnar Bjenzar's daughter. And this is why we're not doing much commentary tonight. I can't pronounce Icelandic names, oh my word. So give it a go.
Number 4, Rappersdottir. 6, Olesdottir. Number 7, Albertsdottir. Number 8, Kristendottir. Number 9, Albertsdottir.
Okay, you let me know you can. So we're going to try a little bit of talking on the mic. We're going to see if it's actually working. So if you're looking at this, of course, if you are watching throughout the game on Twitter at BIE_basketball.
Their head coach is Ilmar Anderson. Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
So high tech.
And over here, captain, number 9, Brian Dwyer. 4, Anya McKenna. 6, Casey Grace. 7, Claire Rockall. 8, Amy Waters. 10, Danielle O'Leary. 12, Michelle Clark. 13, Sinead Deegan.
And the Irish team being introduced here now as we await a really extraordinary moment. The first time since 2009 we're going to hear national anthems of two national sides played at this arena in a senior international since 2009. And now, a run of in. And we prepare now for the opening tip for the first time since 2009 for an Irish international here in the arena. And I'll be going off commentary to man the camera for this part. We're so high-tech here at Ball in Europe with our live coverage. Just making sure that one of our guys behind the stream is actually getting the audio okay. I know it's more to pick up the observation. It's okay, grand. Yeah. just tuning in, we are about to go live here. Ireland versus Iceland. The game about to start off. And if you want to comment with us at any point during the evening, at BIE_basketball is the best place to get us. Of course, share the link, let everybody know where to watch it, and do subscribe to this, our reformed, reborn YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I am Emmett Ryan. You are joining us, and we are seconds away from the first Irish Basketball International at home since 2009. As ever, tweet us at BIE_basketball. We will check your comments during timeouts and stoppages. And at this point, say hello to our viewers all around the world joining us here on Ball in Europe for Ireland versus Iceland. Free throw brings the score to 4-3. Ireland lead. Iceland with a chance to tie.
German on inside for two. Good result. Goes to number two. Ball 51, East German. From 5-2, Whitney Soccer was 1 for 2 from behind. Ball has a roll to Woods. German on the inside, doesn't go. Inside to Allenstaller. Whittier-Staller goes over two. McKenna takes the rebound. McKenna finds Woods. Woods goes up for two. Doesn't go. Foul 15 White, Keith McDermott. That's our second personal foul. Richter-Staller on the point for Iceland. German-Staller moves inside. Richter-Staller for two. Rough ball inside the Dwyer. Dwyer for two. German-Staller on the ball for Iceland. Richter-Staller puts it up. Runs on the inside, doesn't go. This is off, doesn't go. O'Leary to Dwyer. Out to O'Leary. Finds Lewis. Comes inside to Dwyer. Dwyer for two.
And a quick hello again. One of our viewers, of course, tuning in from the States, Scotty McLean. Great to have you tuning in. Scotty's usually in either Atlanta or somewhere in Northern Ohio following his Kent State football team this time of year. So all the best to Scotty who's tuning in.
Dwyer comes up short from the foul. Richter-Staller. Gooder-Staller. Almost Some short. This is short.
Midway through the first, it is 12-all here. Ireland, Iceland. Iceland possession.
Larry puts up to 3.
And for those of you just tuning in, 3:46 left in the first. Ireland and Iceland tied 14 apiece. .253 left in the first. Ireland lead Iceland 17-14. Iceland possession.
Keegan on the point for Ireland. To Grace. To Clark. Back to Grace. Finds Waters. Stolen away. Girls corner. The cross corner.
End of the first quarter, an exciting first quarter here in the National Basketball Arena in Dublin. Ireland lead Iceland 25-24. For those of you just tuning in, this is Ball in Europe's live stream of the first home international for Ireland since 2009. And we can read out all your tweets. We're looking forward to hearing them. Tweet us at BIE_basketball. You can leave a comment on the YouTube video, but I'm manning the camera, so I ain't going to see it until after the game. But tweet us during the game. We'll read it when we can. Just a quick note regarding the remarkable sporting heritage of our visitors. Obviously, most of you viewers will be aware of Iceland's men getting to the quarterfinals of Euro 2016. Of course, their women's soccer players managed to do so twice already in their history, in '95 and 2013. Likewise, Iceland's basketball history is pretty solid. Their men making Eurobasket last year. Ball in Europe, of course, followed their journey through that amazing week in Berlin. And of course, we were there all the way to Lille in the end. And of course, even in handball, Iceland, another real power really in the world. Former Olympic silver medalists. In men's, their women's regular features in the major championships at world and European level. So for a place that's basically the size of Cork, 250,000 people on the island, that's extraordinary, particularly at team sports where you typically expect larger nations to prosper really. And we are about to get back underway, so that's me shutting up and back on the camera.
Who does it go? Rebound taken by Albertsdottir. Dwyer. 2 doesn't go. Thrown in like that. Finds Dwyer. Dwyer for the two. Yapplestar for Palmerstar. Ball is on the line, Dwyer. Drawing the door. That's her first personal foul. For 3. McKenna back on the point for Irwin. Iceland leads 29, plays Dublin 27. Clark. Finds Dwyer on the inside, draws the foul. Substitution blue number 6, Ola Slaughter checks into the game. McKenna. McDermott, 2 doesn't go. Ola Slaughter with the rebound. Ola Slaughter outside of bounds.
And for those just tuning in, latest scores, 7:52 left in the first half. Iceland with a 29-27 lead.
Rosar puts up the 3. He gets the rebound for McKenna. McKenna. Inside the swing forward. McKenna for Woods. Woods drives baseline. Woods for two. Dwyer with the steal. Dwyer with the lead. All-Star, came there for Wills. Dumps it inside to Whitedropper. Palmerstar. Palmerstar drives one foul.
And quick chance to talk to you while Iceland are at the line. Ireland lead 31-29, 6:30 left here in the first half. Thanks, of course, as always, for tuning in here on Ball in Europe. We really do appreciate every contribution you guys make. Do tweet us at BIE_basketball. I'm sure people will be stunned by how calm Mark Scannell has been throughout this game so far, mainly because the Chargers are doing what he wants, but let's hope for a little bit of the old wily Mark Scannell, let it fly, being exuberant, shall we say, at certain points.
Woods inside to Dwyer. 2 doesn't go. Ola Slaughter with the Rock ball.
Timeout called by Mark Scannell of Ireland, and that gives us a good chance to catch up here on what we've seen so far. 31-30 Ireland lead, 5:52 left in the second quarter. Ireland now just getting into their huddle here during this timeout. The first few minutes were kind of unusual. There was plenty of scoring, but the pace was clearly quite slow, quite bruising. And it was more the accuracy really in the early moments that kept the scoreboard ticking over rather than the activity. Second half of that first quarter, we really saw it pick up quite a bit, led to obviously a pretty frenetic finish to the quarter. And here we have it still very tight, very little between them. Obviously just a 1 point in the scoreboard, but also in terms of style, the way the two teams are playing. Physically, this is actually a really good matchup for Ireland. There isn't a situation where they're worried about a major height or size issue, really, in terms of the matchups. Even McDermott's early couple of fouls, probably the only real downside. But in the middle, of course, they've got the potential for Claire Mealy to come in and really contribute at certain points in this game if McDermott has real foul trouble. And we're about to get back to the action now. 5:52 left in the first half. Ireland 31, Iceland 30. Emmett Ryan here with Ball in Europe, live around the world for free because we can't afford to charge people. And really another sloppy mistake there by Iceland. If you're the Icelandic side right now, the points off turnovers situation has to be frustrating. It's been about 8 or so points, I think, for Ireland so far off turnovers. And that's, another score from a turnover situation essentially for Ireland. Of course, far more than in the straight-up fast break. Mid-court, they've been really able to just pressure Iceland's possession far too sloppy, it's got to be said. Obviously, good pressure by Mark Scannell's charges. He's clearly got them drilled to sort of be working that side of it. But at the same time, Iceland just don't seem tuned in at all. The score, 35-33 Ireland. That makes it 36-33. As ever, you can share your thoughts with us at BIE_basketball. I need to say we have to give a big shout out to everybody tuning in from Iceland for this game. If I knew how to say hello to you all in Icelandic, I would. Someone tweet me the phonetics to say hello in Icelandic. Go on, do it.
This is Doctor inside the Substitution, Bolsa, 116 clear lead comes into the game. And Blue number 9, Alan Water comes into the game. Dwyer, Carrasco, by O'Leary. Dumps it to Dwyer. Dwyer, Matilda back in front, 38, base 35. Ringesdottir. Hands it off to Ringesdottir. Goes inside. Ringesdottir goes up to 3. Restriction from Ringesdottir. We're outside. 38, base 38.
And in case you didn't hear that, it's 38 all, 2:36 left in the first half.
Dwyer moves inside. Dwyer gets the 2.
Safe to say Grania Dwyer are not happy with that situation.
Dwyer makes the rebound. Dwyer draws the foul. O'Leary. Inside to Media. The Rocky. This is the Doctor. The brother's daughter. O'Leary. Draws a foul.
That's bonus territory now, so Ireland go to the line up 40-38, 1:14 left in the second quarter. And for those of you who've only just joined us, this is Ball in Europe's live stream, Ireland versus Iceland here in the first game of the Fire and Ice series, because we are just ripping off George or Martin for all we are worth.
Wow, gets it to go. Ireland back in front. 41 plays Iceland, 38. Dwyer with the steal. This is Salter. Doesn't go. Dwyer takes the rebound. White. Clark. Back to O'Leary. She goes to Dwyer. To Belia. Belia draws a foul.
And that's Claire Melia going to the line. 41-38 Ireland lead, 42.8 left. Of course, Melia, who has still got a year of eligibility left at U18s, playing in her the first home international for Ireland. Wait for this, since she was 9 years old. That's how long ago we are talking about here, folks. Claire Melia was 9 the last time Ireland played a home international, and here she is playing in the first one since she was that age.
That's our fourth personal foul.
That's a fourth personal there for Ingun Kristina Dotter. Sorry for the pronunciation, folks. I'm terrible at this. Speaking Icelandic, just to be clear, not at life in general.
Dwyer has 1 for 2. Radius Doctor. And Christian Doctor. Stolen away by Melia. To Clark. Straight as a goal. Christian Doctor. Stolen away by Clark. To Melia.
And it goes in and out. But at the half, Ireland lead Iceland 44-38, and you saw the story of the half there in those final couple of possessions. Despite Ireland's failure to convert, it has been their ability to force turnover after turnover that is the real difference here at the half. Ireland lead by 6 points, their first home international, remember, since 2009. I may have mentioned that a few dozen times already in that broadcast. So big half for Ireland coming up here. A lot of pressure, a lot at stake in terms of, some of these veteran players, a lot of history on their shoulders right now, looking to get that big W. But extraordinary stuff. We'll be back shortly before the start of the second half with some analysis and general observations. We got 14 minutes to go here in the halftime break. For those of you who just logged on now, right as halftime hits. Great timing, folks. Anyway, Ball in Europe here, and we will be back in about, I suppose, and welcome back. Just over a minute to go until the second half gets underway here in the arena. Ireland lead Iceland 44-38, and in addition to being the first game back for Ireland internationally, it's also the third birthday of the new era, so to speak, of ball in Europe, or at least the me era. I took over from Oz Davis, great guy who ran the ship for so long, 3 years ago today, and I just want to give a big shout out to Oz for giving me his trust, pass the side on to me really, and let me run with the ball here, so to speak. And well, we hope this is a good sign that we're doing okay here, given we're showing a live international game, that we're not doing too badly. Yeah, thanks again to everybody for all your support throughout the pre-season, the post-season, during the season, whatever stage of season it was. You've come and given some help to us some ball in Europe. We're looking forward to working with you all again in the coming season. That's also one of the reasons we've relaunched this YouTube channel. For those of you who weren't aware, most of our video content up to now is on my personal channel, which is grand because it's the same place, you think. The problem was I'm also a technology journalist and a beer journalist. Tech people were wondering what's all this basketball doing here. The basketball people were doing what's all this tech doing here. No one seemed to mind a beer. That was fine with everybody. But so I decided, right, we need to sort of relaunch, divide, etc., etc. So hence we found the old BIE YouTube channel, which was extremely dormant, and it's back. And well, this is our first broadcast and the first video of any kind on that channel. So I hope you all are enjoying this particular historic moment for us, and we are now getting back underway. So I'm going to get back to manning the camera, back with you at the next stoppage. We managed to go that far. Sorry about that. For those of you who don't know, we are shooting this on a phone, so it fell out of its little attachment onto the tripod there, onto the floor, which is a touch dramatic, I know, but thankfully we didn't actually miss any action.
Doesn't go. The penalty is out to Walker. Connector finds Dwyer. Dwyer first goal. Dwyer takes the rebound. Still Brian Dwyer. Dwyer finds Woods. And McKenna. Russell inside to Dwyer. Draws the foul.
And early still here in this second half, just a minute and about a half gone. Ireland lead 46-38.
Stalker. Cross court to Howard Stalker. Winner Stalker. Alpha Stalker inside for two. Woods. The back third. Back to Woods. They go inside to McCoy. Rock ball. Fouls on 15 to 1. Eva McDermott, that's her third personal foul. Stalker. Rainier Stalker. Hands off to Jakob Stalker. McDermott takes the rebound. And McKenna.
.7:21 left in the third quarter. Ireland 48, Iceland 40.
McKenna. Rock. Uses the screen. Back to McKenna. McKenna draws the foul. That's the fourth team foul. Blue. McDermott on the inside for goal. Ireland lead 50-40. Hamburger for three. McDermott. Left away. Rainier Stalker with the ball. Jakob Stalker. Howard Stalker puts it up. Rainier Stalker. Back to Jakob Stalker. Jakob Stalker. Rebound rock ball. Finds Woods. O'Leary. Inside the Dwyer. Dwyer for the foul.
6:04 left in the third quarter. Ireland lead Iceland 50-42. Grania Dwyer going out of line, looking to make it a double-digit lead yet again. And a big hello and how are you to everybody here who's tuning in from across the world, especially, of course, our viewers in Iceland. We're really grateful that you've all tuned in tonight and this evening. And to everybody who, of course, is down in Cork for Game 2 tomorrow, which will be in the Neptune Arena. And that will be only a $5 in on the door, which is pretty important for those of you planning on going, because we sadly won't be there to stream it. I've got to go to a stag party for one of my co-workers, so that's probably going to end terribly. But beyond that, we're looking good. And now back to me on camera.
Rainier Stalker. Alpha Stalker. Rainier Stalker inside for two. O'Leary. O'Leary. 2 go.
Timeout called by Iceland. 5:16 left here in the third quarter. Ireland lead 51-44. Bit of a mini rally there by Iceland has stopped the rut for what has pretty much not been there for the last few minutes out of the game. It's got to be said. It's not been there for them on the floor in this one. Ireland leading by 10 a couple of times during it, but Iceland close enough to where they were at the half now. But you'd like to see some more. So it's consistency from Ireland on offense. They've been pretty good at ball security, pretty good at getting those second chance opportunities and on forcing turnovers. But we're just, well, frankly, the finishing at the rim could be a little bit better. But other than that, there can't be too many complaints from Mark Scannell right now. Functionally speaking, everything's going to plan here. And we will, of course, be getting words from Mark Scannell and from a few of the players afterwards at full time of this game. Those videos will be going up on ballineurope.com later this weekend. And of course, do keep up with Ball in Europe throughout the season for the best in Irish and, international basketball from of any kind. You know, there's just an awful lot to get through there. Anyway, I'm going to have to let you go there, and we are getting back with me on the camera instead of the mic. And in case you're wondering, it's a brief stoppage there after Grania Dwyer had, well, best be described as a frank and open discussion with the referee there.
Ireland lead 51, says Iceland 46. O'Leary with the rebound. Asendorfer puts it up for three. O'Leary takes the rebound. McGuire. Clark finds O'Leary. Steps inside to Dwyer. Doesn't go. Rough ball with the rebound. To Waters. To O'Leary. O'Leary draws the foul.
And it's bonus territory here, so Ireland will go to the line. They lead 51-46, 3:02 left in the third quarter. Fair to say the Icelandic coach wasn't happy with what happened there. 54-46, Ireland lead, 2:05 left in the third. You are watching Ball in Europe's live coverage here of Ireland versus Iceland. It is the first home international, male or female, for Ireland since 2009. And, well, it's at the moment looking like a happy return to formal international home action for Ireland. Of course, they returned to actual international action happened early this summer for the women in Gibraltar, where they came second at the European Small Countries Championship. They're hoping to beat an Iceland team that's currently 1-3 in Eurobasket for women qualification. And now back to the action.
Nice ball aside. Ireland lead 54 as Iceland 46. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the third. Amundsen.
Timeout call by Ireland coach Mark Scannell. It's 54-46 for his charges, and they've got to be happy with how things have gone so far. Well, there were chances really to stretch it out so far in this quarter. They haven't quite taken them, but with their side, of course, having in the bonus territory here on fouls, they should hopefully be able to force the tempo a little bit the next couple of possessions, possibly get some chances at the charity stripe. We thank you all for tuning in a Ball in Europe's broadcast of this game here, and as always, you can tweet us at BIE_basketball. Please do subscribe to us on YouTube. This is our brand new channel, so basketball dedicated only. We'll have a lot from Irish International, EuroLeague obviously, and much more throughout the season. We'll also be having some special events really throughout the season, video only, as part of our whole journey through European basketball over the season ahead. This is sort of for us the opening day really of the new season, albeit with an international game, which usually you talk about as being technically the off season, but for us we're treating the 9th of September as our opening day, because it sort of has been for the last few years, as it was sort of the day that I took over the running of this side. So that's sort of the traditional new year forward in BIE history. So big thanks to Oz, Christoph, and Tobias, who of course my predecessors on Ball in Europe. And we are going back now to the action.
Dean on the point. Clark to Russell. Back to Clark. Looks at the three. McDonald with the rebound. To Deegan. Back out of bounds. Yes or no, they're remaining. Ireland lead 54 against 26. Amundsacker. Olafsdottir. Turns off the screen. Stolen away by Waters. To Deegan. Finds McDermott, who doesn't go. Olafsdottir to Olafsdottir. Amundsacker.
.8 left in the third. Iceland trails 54-49. Ireland lead. Gets it off. Not remotely close. And at the end of 3 quarters, Ireland lead by 5, 54-49.
Olafsdottir being fouled. Ball in half distance Dottir. Olafsdottir comes off the screen. side. Full side. Runners off guard. Runners off full side. Early lead, 54, it's 51. Rock ball to Dwyer. Dwyer, the high post, doesn't go. Christensen off guard. Rivers off guard, fires up the three. McKenna with the rebound. Dwyer to Clark, back to McKenna. Takes it off the shot, goes with two. This is Gardner. One Stockton puts up a three. Rock ball can't take the rebound. Ball in the hands of one Stockton. McDermott, nope, McKenna. McKenna finds Clark. This is Stockton. Inside for two. Just 7 remaining. All in lead, 54. There's Iceland, 53. Rocco finds Clark. Clark shoots a three. Clark takes the rebound. Rocco goes a goal. This is Rocco. Christmas Doctor looks at the three. Christmas Doctor,
And that three gives Iceland a 56-54 lead. 7:22 left in the game. Ireland yet to score in the final quarter.
Iceland back in front, 56. Plays out, 54. Rocco, Clark, McKenna.
And if you are tuning in, be sure to give us a thumbs up on the broadcast. It makes a huge difference for the way YouTube views us and will make us more commercially viable long term. And that is Ireland level, 56-all, 6:25 left in the game. Like it was.
Remaining game is Oscar, 56, 56.
Traveling violation.
Back to Woods. Woods puts it on the floor. Moves inside. Doesn't go. Rocco takes the rebound.
Iceland ball. Greetings to all our viewers around the world joining us here on Ball in Europe. Ireland and Iceland locked together, 56-56. 5:55 left in the game. For those of you unfamiliar with Ball in Europe, we do, well, balling are all around Europe. World Cups, Euro baskets, Euro leagues, national leagues, and of course international games just like this. We basically cover it in some capacity one way or another. Tonight, of course, it's a live stream of this historic home international for Ireland.
Dwyer on the inside. Dwyer, who doesn't go. Albertsdorfer with the rebound. Valeri, back to one. Back to Woods. Woods, three to off. O'Leary.
And sorry again about that, folks. Given the nature of the, well, best described as gently positioned hold our camera has, we're going to have a couple of smashes per game. So they happen. Fortunately, Gorilla Glass on the phone, the actual screen survives. I know it looks pretty violent when you see it on your screen, so sorry about that.
This is Dr. Valeri, finds Woods. To Dwyer. Dwyer, 3 doesn't go.
And timeout about to be called here by Ireland. Paul Kelleher was struggling to get the attention off the table there, but eventually call will be in our possession when we restart, of course. 4:17 left in the game, and this is a really, really questioning time now for Ireland. They've only scored 2 points in this final quarter, and now trail 56-61 to Iceland. The nerves, you've got to think, are getting to them. Iceland, also their familiarity of playing at its intensity for the full 40 is going to stand to them when we're reaching this sort of business end of the game. But it is far from over the Irish side. 5 points more than doable. It's a 2-possession game realistically. The question is, mentally, do Ireland still have it to get in there? Physically, they look fine out there. But this is, of course, such a pressure game for them. Even though it's a non-competitive international, it is a first home international in so many years. And that's a big ask, because, you know, in front of a home crowd here of about 300-400 people from what I can see around me here, and they're expecting a win. They're hoping for a win. But of course, that pressure to get that first W after 7 years away from the international scene can't be understated. So the next 4 minutes and 17 seconds are going to tell us a lot about where this Irish women's team is on its road back to what I suppose reality really in international hoops. Mark Scannell definitely perplexed by that call there by Woods on offense. Apologies for those of you who were offended by that, but we say fuck all the time on this show, so, you know.
Oilers doctor. Alan Walker, that's up to 2, O'Leary with the rebound. Woods, McGuire, McDermott goes up to 2.
For those of you tuning in for this closing stages of Ireland and Iceland, 3 minutes to go. Iceland have made a big rally here in the fourth to lead 61-56.
Doesn't go. Walker at the inside. Woods takes the rebound. O'Leary puts up the 3.
So for those of you who caught our handheld version there, sorry again about the crash. Like I said, our setup here isn't exactly high tech. That was Eve McDermott getting in and now had a chance to make it a 2-point game. Off the rim. Only Ireland's second score of this final quarter.
O'Leary.
Mark Scanlon about to call another time out here. And it is time out there. Iceland lead 68-53 over Ireland. Again, sorry for our slight crashes here. We're going to actually do a bit of handiwork now for those of you tuning in on our attachment, which should hopefully mean the last minute 10 seconds is uninterrupted. Just bear with us in the next 5-10 seconds here. Thanks again for tuning in. We are now entering the final minute 10 seconds. Ireland trail Iceland 58-63.
Albertson on the inside.
Again, if you're tuning in, we thank you all for your support here tonight's broadcast. Full game will be up on YouTube afterwards. It'll automatically save. .9 left. Iceland lead 65-58. And Ireland now, of course, fouling to try and keep this game active.
So first personal foul.
Ireland still with 3 fouls to give, it should be added. Finally, another bucket for Ireland. 20.9 left. Too little, too late. You've got to think, surely. 60-65. Sorry, 60-65. Ireland trail Iceland. 12.6 seconds remain. Foul called, but Ireland still with 2 fouls to give. Realistically, it's not looking like we're going to see a return of winning ways for Ireland and a return to international basketball. But of course, just that return itself has been important. As the clock ticks down, 10, 9, the final few seconds here in the arena. Foul call on Grania Dwyer there. 5.2 seconds remaining. Let's prepare for the end of this game here in the National Basketball Arena. Four seconds to go, and Ireland will have what looks to be the final possession. Eve McDermott to inbound. Timeout called with 4 seconds remaining. The coach is going to say a final few words, no doubt. We're going to get a final couple of substitutions. On behalf of Ball in Europe, before we get to this, I just want to thank everybody who's tuned in tonight, of course, with our, well, I would say technical difficulties, but it's a phone popping out of a stand, so if you want to call it technical difficulty, that's fine. If you want to call it a phone popping out of the stand, that's fine with me too. That's what's happened. It's been fine. Other than that, we've largely gone pretty good here on the broadcast. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. It's been great. We peaked at well over 140 viewers at one point, which is extraordinary, really, for us. We're just a small, very, very, very small micro business, but we are, of course, one of Europe's biggest voices, most active when it comes to basketball across the continent. And next Thursday, we are up for the best sports blog in Ireland, the Blog Awards Ireland. We thank you all for showing your support tonight for that. And as always, please like this video if you have been watching. It'll help us a lot with YouTube long term. Subscribe to the channel for lots of great basketball content about Ireland, Europe, and so far beyond. It's been fantastic broadcasting for all of you. And now we get to see the final inbounds of the first home game back for an Irish team in international hoops since 2009. Here we go. 1 play left. Almost kind of happy that's me blocking the view at the end there, but it's okay. Final score, Ireland 60, Iceland 65. Probably the more important factor, of course, is Ireland formally back now in home international basketball for the senior women. We thank you all for tuning into this broadcast by Ball in Europe. It's been absolutely our pleasure, all of you across the world, and particularly in Iceland, who of course tune in to watch your women record a great win here tonight. They are still 1-3 in their Eurobasket qualifying, but undoubtedly this and the game tomorrow will help them in their prep for their final 2 games. Again, that's pretty much it from here. Thanks to Basketball Ireland for letting us stream this, and yeah, it's been great fun. So y'all have a good night. I'm Ryan, and of course subscribe to us, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, visit our site, give us all that wonderful traffic, kids. Good night.